Evening.
Midland Valley High School has the reputation for having the very best graduation ceremony. To preserve the formality of this important occasion, we need you to comply with the following. Cameras may be used throughout the ceremony. However, no one is allowed to stand or leave his or her seat to take pictures, as this may block the view of others in the audience. Because these are formal ceremonies to honor our 2024 graduates, we remind our parents and guests to remain seated and not to walk around during the ceremony. During the presentation of diplomas, family or individual demonstrations, such as yelling and clapping for individual graduates, are not permitted because they greatly disrupt the graduation program. Everyone should remain at his or her seat at the end of the ceremony until all graduates and faculty members have left the arena. All guests should exit through the front doors. When the music begins shortly, please stand for the processional of graduates. Thank you again for coming.
Please remain standing for the presentation of colors, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the incredible class of 2024. Welcome to this monumental evening, our high school graduation. Tonight, we are here not only to celebrate years of hard work, determination, and growth, but also the bright futures we are about to create. Over the past 4 years, we have grown together, learned together, and laughed together. From nervous and unsure freshmen to confident and excited seniors, each of us have overcome challenges and embraced countless opportunities which have shaped us into the remarkable young men and women we are today. We have survived the stress of exams, thrived in our extracurriculars, and created friendships that will last us a lifetime. Days of shared laughter in the cafeteria, spirited debates in the classroom, and the exhilarating feeling of winning the big game against North Augusta High School are treasures we will carry with us for years to come. However, tonight is not only about looking back, it is about embracing the future. The world around us is constantly changing, and it needs our passion, creativity, and determination. We have proven we can adapt and thrive, even in the face of unexpected challenges. The skills and resilience we have built over the past 4 years will act as our compass as we step into the next phases of our lives. Let's now take a moment to thank everyone who has supported us, our inspiring teachers, caring families, and remarkable friends. They have always believed in us, and now it is our time to believe in ourselves. So let's celebrate not just our achievement, but our future potential. We are the generation of dreamers, innovators, and the leaders of tomorrow. Let us go into the real world, whether that means furthering our education, going to the workforce, or creating our own adventures, and make the world as extraordinary as we know it can be. Congratulations to the graduating class of Midland Valley High School. Always remember to see the good in every situation and exemplify your Valley pride wherever you go.
Good evening. At this time, I would like to introduce our distinguished guests and acknowledge our sponsors. When you hear your name, please rise and be recognized. From the Aiken County School Board, Board Chair Cameron Nessel. Vice Chair, Mr. Dwight Smith. Mr. Brian Silas. From the Aiken County Public School District Leadership Team, Superintendent, Mr. King Lawrence. Chief Officer of Instruction, Dr. Amy Edwards. Chief Officer of Operation and Student Services, Dr. Corey Murphy. Chief Officer of Human Resources and Administration, Ms. Jennifer Hart. Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Trey Traxler. Director of Communication and Community Partnership, Ms. Mary Glenn Piccolino. Assistant Superintendent of High Schools, Mr. Berkeley Postel. Assistant Superintendent of Middle Schools, Dr. Phyllis Gamble. Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Schools, Ms. Julie Reveley. Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Schools, Mr. Eric Jeffcoat. And Assistant Superintendent of Special Programs, Ms. Beth Taylor. From the Area 3 Advisory Council, Vice Chair, Ms. Sarah Johnson. Secretary, Ms. Paula Holly, Mr. Lance Thomas, and Mr. Tim Wilson. From the Midland Valley High School Administration, Principal, Mr. Sheldon Higginbottom. Assistant Principal, Mr. Sherrod Davis. Assistant Principal, Mr. James Dzikowski. Assistant Principal, Ms. Mary Ellen Morris. Assistant Principal, Ms. Amber Rahman. And Assistant Principal, Mr. Brad Watson. We want to thank all the sponsors that helped support today's event, especially our presenting sponsor, Rhodes Graduation Services, our platinum sponsor, Aiken Works, and our gold sponsors, Haas and Hildebrand, as well as Coal Creek Nursery, who provided the plants for tonight's stage. Before I step away, I would like to extend a special thank you to our superintendent, Mr. King Lawrence. We want to thank you for all your years of service with Aiken County, and it is only fitting that your last graduation is for the best school in Aiken County, Valley Strong.
Well, thank you for that. And I think I'm going to have to agree, since everybody else is already gone, I'm sure this has to be the best class at the best school in the county, right? There are no cameras, right? Make sure there's none of that. Well, congratulations, Midland Valley High School class of 2024. I'm very proud of all of you, and I always like to take the opportunity to read books to people. And I think even though you are a high school graduate, you're never too old to be read to. And I've chosen a book for today that I think you're going to enjoy. It's by Kobe Yamada, and it's called What Do You Do with a Chance? One day, I got a chance. It just seemed to show up. It acted like it knew me, as if it wanted something. I didn't know why it was there. What do you do with a chance? I wondered. It fluttered around me. It brushed up against me. It circled me as if it wanted to grab me. I started to reach for it, but I was unsure, and I pulled back. So it flew away. I thought about it a lot. I wished I had taken my chance. I realized I had wanted it, but I still didn't know if I had the courage. When another chance came around, I wasn't so sure, but I decided to try. I went to reach for it, but I missed and fell. I was embarrassed. I felt foolish. It seemed like everyone was looking at me. I decided I never wanted to feel this way again. So after that, whenever a chance came along, I ignored it. And the more I ignored them, the less they came around. Until one day, I noticed that I hadn't seen a chance in quite a while. It was as if they had all disappeared. I started to worry. What if I never get another chance? I know I acted like I didn't care, but the truth was, I did. I still wanted to take a chance, but I was afraid, and I wasn't sure if I would ever be brave enough. Then I thought, maybe I don't have to be brave all the time. Maybe I just need to be brave for a little while at the right time. I realized it was up to me. I promised myself that if I ever got another chance, I wasn't going to hold back. If I got another chance, I was going to be ready. Then, one seemingly ordinary day, I saw something shining far off in the distance. Is it possible? I hoped. Could this be my chance? I had to find out. I ran as hard and as fast as I could toward it. I don't know how to explain it, but the second I let go of my fears, I was full of excitement. It wasn't that I was no longer afraid, but now my excitement was bigger than my fear. As I got closer, I could see that this really was a huge chance. But this time I was ready. As it came by, I reached out and grabbed it. I held on with all my might. It felt so good to soar, to fly, to be free. I now see that when I hold back, I miss out. And I don't want to miss out. There's just so much I want to see and do and discover. So, what do you do with a chance? You take it, because it just might be the start of something incredible. Class of 2024, reach out and take those chances. You can be afraid, but let your excitement be stronger than your fear. And you don't always have to be brave, you just have to be brave at the right time. Because when you take those chances, you just might discover that it becomes something incredible. Congratulations again, class of 2024.
Thank you, and congratulations to you. You have achieved a milestone in your life that I hope you will keep pushing to achieve more. I would like for you to look up at where your parents are and your guardians and just say thank you, because they helped you to get to where you are today. And I'd also and as we move forward, I would be remiss if I didn't say I have a few remarks for myself to you and from Mr. Brian Silas, our other board member for Area 3. One, just sit there and reflect and thank your teachers that have helped you to get here from 4K through 12th grade. Give them a moment and thank them silently to yourself. Finally, or not finally, many years ago when our principal, Mr. Higginbottom, came to Midland Valley, he and I had a talk, and we come up with what I thought was something very good, and that was to lead on our heritage. That is a huge thing to me, and that is a huge thing to Mr. Higginbottom, and I want to thank him because he's done a great job of doing this. You're sitting there, you've got all these plans for this week, next week, and whatever else that you're going to be doing, but I want to encourage you to dream, and dream big. But remember, a dream is only a dream unless you have a plan. So set your plans and dream. Set goals for yourself. Set goals for yourself. And I know you've been taught about goals, and many of you have utilized them. But not only set those goals, but set dates for when you want to have them achieved. People that are high achievers live by goals, and they work hard to achieve them. Thank you for allowing me to speak to you, and congratulations again. Thank you.
Hello, Midland Valley. Thank you for being here tonight. I want to take this time to brag on the class of 2024. And like our motto says, see the good. 170 out of 262 of these students had a 3.0 or higher. This makes 65% of our graduating class eligible for the state lottery scholarship. 26 students achieved the seals of biliteracy, which means these students are fluent in more than one language. That is the highest in the district. 10 students received Palmetto Fellows, the highest state scholarship given. This is one more than last year's class. 10 students are entering the military. Will these students please stand? Ten students graduated from Aiken Technical College with an associate's degree through our early college program. 13 scholarships were granted by the Lavelle McCampbell School Alumni Association, totaling $26,000. 6 $1,000 scholarships were given by the Midland Valley High School Alumni Association. This quadrupled what they gave last year. This happened because of the membership increase, and I encourage everybody in here to join up in the Midland Valley High School Alumni Association. 70% are considered college or career ready by the state of South Carolina. This number proves that upon graduation, our Valley students are ready, prepared, and motivated to enter the workforce or college directly. Acceptances to colleges and universities were in 24 states, including Howard University, the University of Virginia, Norwich University, Florida State University, Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Students were accepted to every major college and university in the state of South Carolina. 164 of these students received a career completer certificate. 24 students received over $100,000 in scholarships. 16 received over $250,000 in scholarships. 6 received over $500,000 in scholarship. And 1 student netted over $2.5 million in scholarship offers. The marching band placed 11th at 4A lower state finals in the fall. Stampede Percussion finished first in the final competition and is the first ensemble from Midland Valley High School to have won finals-style competition since 2003. 4 seniors were co-editors of Midland Valley's first literary magazine called Vaz. We have an NJROTC cadet awarded a 4-year ROTC scholarship. 2 cadets are entering the Navy and 1 is entering the U.S. Marine Corps. Athletics had another banner year. Track had 7 student athletes qualify for the state championship, and one of our seniors won 2 state championships, one in 100-meter hurdles and another in 400-meter hurdles. Track also broke 13 total school records. 2 students are going to college to run on track and field teams. We also had the male and female region player of the year, and 1 is the South Carolina CAW Track Athlete of the Year. Midland Valley High School fielded the first competitive cheerleading team in our school's history. Our boys volleyball team hosted their very first playoff game in school history. The football team won its first ever 4A region championship. Completed the only undefeated regular season in school history, won 12 games, and set multiple offensive school records. One of our graduates became only the 2nd player to rush for more than 3,000 yards in a season in South Carolina high school history. The team had 1 region player of the year, 1 Shrine Bowl player, 2 athletes selected to North-South games, 6 players elected to the Border Bowl, and 10 athletes going on to play at the next level. But most importantly, 2024 team beat North Augusta for the first time in 24 years. Girls tennis had the Region Player of the Year and qualified to play in the state championship. Basketball has a player going on to play at the next level. Golf went on to the Upper State Championship for the first time since 1998. Softball made a deep run in the playoff with a North-South player and 2 students that will play at the collegiate level. The baseball team has a player going to play college baseball. Overall, there were 2 state championships, 4 Region Players of the Year, 3 Coaches of the Year, 8 that played for a state championship, and 16 student athletes going to play college for their sport. Within our DECA program, 2 student seniors received gold at Work at State competition, earning a spot in international competition in California. DECA also received a grant for $9,500 from the Greg Graniteville Foundation for the operation of our school-based enterprise, Stomping Grounds Cafe. FBLA received gold status recognition. Our FFA chapter received a silver recognition in the National Chapter Award. Our officer team attended the National FFA Convention in Indianapolis. 12 of our seniors achieved industry certification. 7 seniors are pathway completers in our Dell Tech program. Theater students brought home 6 medals and also made school-wide performances. Culinary arts competed in the Aiken Tech Tree of Lights, held a chili cook-off, catered multiple school events, including the Aiken School Board meetings and the Area 3 Advisory. They also had 106 students receive certifications, and 12 seniors were completers. 3 seniors from this group will be going on to attend culinary school in the fall. Finally, I would like to proudly announce that for post-secondary education, the class of 2024 has been offered, in total, the most scholarship dollars in Midland Valley High School history, $20,376,019. Class of 24, you are accomplished, compassionate, and courageous. I want to let you know that we are not only your principals, your teachers, and your counselors, we are your Valley family. We are here for you. Congratulations, good luck, and remember, you're always a Mustang in everything you do in life, and always see the good. Each year, the student with the second highest GPA is declared salutatorian. Olivia Holly, the salutatorian for the class of 2024, please come forward.
Thank you, Mr. Higginbottom. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and fellow graduates, welcome to the Midland Valley High School Class of 2024 graduation. It is with great honor and privilege that I stand before you today as the salutatorian of our graduating class. Together, we have overcome immense challenges and changes, and yet here we are standing tall and proud, stronger and more resilient than ever. Our high school experience has been marked by a global pandemic that has changed the world as we know it. COVID-19 has tested us in ways that we could have never imagined. It has compelled us to innovate, adapt, and discover the fortitude within adversity. We have had to make significant adjustments to our daily lives, from remote learning to wearing masks and social distancing. However, through it all, we have persevered. Our ability to overcome obstacles and achieve success has demonstrated that we are not defined by the difficulties that we encounter, but how we respond. Who could forget our triumphant victory over North Augusta High School, a feat not achieved since 1998? This victory was not just about winning a game. It served as an exhibition of our resolve, collaboration, and resilience. It showed that when we come together, there's nothing we can't achieve. We have learned that achievement is contingent not only on personal aptitude and diligence, but also on collaborative efforts directed towards a common goal. We have come to appreciate the significance of genuine connections. Steve Wilson stated, "We are living in a world that is dominated by technology and disconnect, alienation, loneliness, and dysfunction. Therefore, as we each embark on a new chapter in our lives, make an effort to be authentic, seek out genuineness, and be genuine in everything that you do." Mary Pickford said, "You may have a fresh start from any moment you choose. For this thing we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down." As we stand on the brink of a new chapter in our lives, let us carry these lessons with us. Let us remember that we can overcome adversity and we possess the capability to accomplish remarkable feats. Let us go forward in our lives with kindness, compassion, and empathy towards others, for these are the qualities that truly make us human. Finally, I would like to extend my sincere congratulations to all of my fellow graduates on their diligent efforts and commitment. We have come a long way, and I know that we will continue to accomplish great things in the future. I wish you all the very best in your future endeavors, and I hope that you will continue to strive for excellence and authenticity in all that you undertake. I want to express my gratitude to our faculty, our parents, and those we call family for their unwavering support throughout our high school journey. Without your encouragement and direction, we would not have reached this point. For that, we shall be eternally grateful. Congratulations, class of 2024. Here's to our past, our present, and the many victories await us in the future.
The student with the highest GPA is declared the valedictorian. Haley Thornsberry, the valedictorian for the class of 2024, please come forward.
Good evening. I'm not really sure why you guys thought giving one of the quietest people in the school a microphone and telling her to give a speech in front of hundreds would be a good idea, but I'm going to try my best. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the family, friends, teachers, staff, and most importantly, God, that made this possible. And congratulations to the class of 2024. We finally made it. This is a huge milestone in our lives, and I know we have sacrificed so much time, effort, and energy to get to this point, so give yourself a round of applause. However, in saying that, through all the hard work and dedication, we tend to neglect some of the most important things in our lives, such as our relationships, physical and mental health, and spiritual well-being. When I first started high school, I was driven to always work hard and be the best, but this attitude with school eventually started bleeding into other aspects of my life that were supposed to be fun, like playing softball and volunteering and hanging out with friends and family. Everything became a chore and just constantly felt like work, and it eventually led to me burning out. It wasn't until recently, when I learned to step back and appreciate some of these other things in life that truly matter, that I slowly started to pull myself out of that state of mind. As we take our next steps forward, we will face constant tests and trials, and it's how we respond to them that will define who we are throughout the rest of our lives. Never forget where you came from and who helped you along the way, as it can be easy to get caught up in the motions of life and become complacent. Don't find yourself conforming to society, and don't stress over the physical labels that the world puts on you. Trust that the Lord has a plan unique to each and every one of us, and that each of our gifts and attributes are equally as important to each other, despite what society tells you. So go out there, take control of your life, and find your own calling. You have to be able to take the pressure the world throws at you and learn to work with it and find an outlet to release that stress. Without being put in check, it can make you resentful, bitter, and change your overall character. For me, when I was able to find a new church, it helped me to take that step back and recognize the reason I wasn't enjoying the aspects of my life that were supposed to be fun. The growth of my relationship with God has helped me with getting through some of the pressures of life. That doesn't mean everything will be without stress. Be able to recognize realistic goals and push yourself, but also understand when something becomes too much and correct it. At the end of the day, GPA is just a number, titles are just words, and money doesn't last forever. And you need to ensure that you're taking care of what matters most. Get a board game with your family, go work out, read a book, talk with friends, or like my pastor said, just go on a walk and have a meal. As we leave here today, be able to find a balance between working hard and understanding when to step back and appreciate the joy life has to offer. Be willing to adapt your balance to the changes you go through in life, and at the end of the day, just be able to say, "It is well with my soul." Thank you, and God bless.
Will the first row please rise and come forward? Mackenzie Storm Acuff, magna cum laude. Emma Lee Allen, magna cum laude. Ricardo Almanza. Esteban Jose Altamirano. Annalena Anastasio Vasquez, cum laude. Florencia Anastasio Vasquez, cum laude. Jace Evan Anderson. Kayla Brooke Anderson, cum laude. Nolan Luke Anderson. Robert Braden Anderson. Jennifer Andino. Lydia Yvette Andino Hernandez. Kelsey Alexandra Arthur, cum laude. Patience Halen Ashley, cum laude. Almar Antonio Atalano Valladares. Jamisha Starr Atkins. Brianna Grace Bailey. Brinson Alex Baker, cum laude. Callie Alana Barber. Blakely Rochelle Barton. Kadrian Elena Barton. Olivia Grace Barton, magna cum laude. Antoine Demontres Bates. April Nicole Bates. Alexida Teresa Bautista Pineda, summa cum laude. Mason Ray Benson. Treve Lamont Berrien. Noah Riley Bain. Alexa May Bice. Lawton Gage Blankenship. Luke Allen Blankenship. Kylie Mackenzie Boatwright, cum laude. Eric Bryson Bovin. Brianna Marie Boyd. Derek Allen Brantley, cum laude. Emma Elizabeth Braswell, cum laude. Adam Bravo Hernandez, cum laude. Andrea Brincino Chavera, summa cum laude. Michaela Rochelle Brown. Noah Stewart Brown. Kristen Nicole Buff, cum laude. Sarah Chrissy Burke. Victoria Gabrielle Burton, magna cum laude. Jasmine Naisha Nicole Bush, cum laude. Antron Bernard Butler. Michaela Khalees Butler. Mary Anaya Butler. Cameron Lindsay Campbell, magna cum laude. Alondra Campos Vera. Marcos Isaac Carmona. Mason Elijah Carolina. Brayshawn Jakeem Carter. Mason Andrew Carter. Elaine Ruth Chambers.
Tanya Nicole Shavera Olvera. Valerie Michelle Clark. Bryce Jamie Clements. Jimmy Wayne Clemens. Lucera Cowo, cum laude. Christopher Brian Cole, Jr. Mackenzie Sophia Collins. Elijah Wren Kuhn, magna cum laude. Jocelyn Guadalupe Cordova. Avery Jane Couture, summa cum laude. Morgan Alexandria Coverson Springs, magna cum laude. Hunter Frank Cowell. Malachi Ernest Cullum. Alyssa Therese Culpepper. Luis Guadalupe Curiel Solorio. Micaiah Patrice Curry.
Jayla Lene Dean, cum laude. Timothy Michael Deaton, Jr. Brody Alexander Deere. Caleb Durrell Denny. Emily Nicole Dinsmore, cum laude. Vanessa Diaz Cruz, magna cum laude. Chelsea Alana Dix. Jordan Gabrielle Dix. Joshua Ortiz Doggett, Jr. Alana Zakaria Jolicia Dowling. Katie Brooke Downs. Kyler Dell Drayton. Hayden Luke Driver, summa cum laude. Hosey Dukes III. Trayvon Terrell Dunbar. Guadalupe Montserrat Elorza Sanchez, cum laude. Saba Emmanuel Emiliano Velaz. Harold Donovan Espinoza. Roger Mauricio Espinoza, Jr., cum laude. Liliana Estrada Luna. Jamaria Shantae Farley. Adelaide Eduardo Flores, cum laude. Leslie Melissa Flores. Isaiah James O'Neill Freeman. Jeremy Freeman, Jr.
Ociel Garcia. Aaron Nolan Garland, cum laude. Mario Dante Gatson. Jose Geronimo Acuna. Hunter Caden Gesford. Leilani Eternity Dionasia Gibson. Jayana Michelle Gilbert. Jasmine Nicole Glover. Natalie Blaine Glover. Antonio Gomez, summa cum laude. Michelle Gonzalez. Xavier Tremel Gordon, summa cum laude. Corey Ladre Green, Jr. Nolan Clyde Green, cum laude. Andrew Bryce Gunter. Gabriel Sanchez Guzman. Jordan Sanaya Hoff, cum laude. Jeremiah Malik Hagwood. Emma Grace Hare, summa cum laude. Anaya Tanae Hamlet, cum laude. Ayana Nate Hamlet. Michael Shane Hanshaw, Jr. Tyler Ashley Harden. Charles David Harley, Jr. Kylie McKenna Hartman. Jariah Georgia Marie Hawkins. Jordan Thomas Hawkins. Miranda Jo Hayes. Keegan McLean Hinault.
Kylon Devonte Henderson, Adrian Lynn Henry, Ronaldo Anselmo Hernandez, Josiah Azane Antonique Herron, Caleb James Herring, Jordan Jameer Hicks, Raven Zoe Hicks, Bryson Sean Holland, Donald Lee Holler III, Carter Mackenzie Holly, cum laude, Olivia Nicole Holly, summa cum laude, Tatiana Oksana Holly, Christian Alexander Holloman, Caleb Naquan Holman, Timothy David Huffman, Darnisha Fayette Hughes, Amber Nicole Ingram, Gavin Lee Ivy, Zaynel Denicia Jackson, Kayla Adriana Jacobs, Akira Elion Jean, Abigail Blessing Johnson, cum laude, Abigail Lynn Johnson, Anaya Malaysia Johnson, Destiny Milan Johnson, Jonathan William Johnson, Kyra Kiera Johnson, Omarion Daquan Zykel Jordan, Francisco Javier Juarez, Christian Anthony Kelly, Kristen Michelle Kendrick, Joshua Deontay Kenner, Braden Scott Kesselring, Mahogany Shatroya Key, Taisha Lynette Knight, magna cum laude, Victoria Grace Knight, summa cum laude, Lily Noel Koval, Daniel Aaron LaFavor, Christiana Latrix Lakes, Dustin Lee Lard, Ethan Lee Lard, Emmanuel Jacob Larios, Marcus Bernard Lee, Santos Brian Lopez, cum laude, Addison Rose Lowe, Kevin Omar Luna Alamo,
Isaiah Mackay Maiden, Lisbeth Maldonado, cum laude, Caroline Avril Martin, Sylvia Lisbeth Martinez Tolosa, magna cum laude, Jasmine Martinez Oleo, Carlos Manuel Marquez, Alyssa Janae Mackey, Kiana Marie Mackey, Justiana Elise Mello, Kara Lynn Myers, Kamari Tajay Miley, Ella Catherine Miller, summa cum laude, Garrett William Miller, Luke Nicholas Miller, summa cum laude, Michelle Letitia Michonne Mitchell, Sarah Bell Mitchell, cum laude, Kylie Noel Mixon, cum laude, Jordan Elizabeth Mobley, Tatorian Adaryl Moore, Dakari Dwayne Morgan, Dominic Travis Morgan Jr., Cutter Lee Morse, McKinley Grace Morton, Jacob Anthony Morvant, Aiden Thomas Moyer, magna cum laude, Jonathan Scott Moyer, Amory Quivon Mazzone, Ashton Lewis Mazzone, Caleb Ryneel Murray, Damaya Takira Nicholson, Ariana Unique Palmer, Kevin Alonzo Parada Rios, magna cum laude, Constance Olivia Parker, Taylor Antonia Pastuch, cum laude, Kendall Elise Pearson, magna cum laude, Destiny Cheyenne Perkins, magna cum laude, Evan Joseph Phillips, Grayson Chris Phillips, Jesus Yael Pineda, cum laude, Khalif Makai Polite, Carlito Malachi Polite, Peyton Ashley Poole, Marcel Andre Porter, Lucero Prado Sanchez, summa cum laude, Chancity Jatirica Rainey, Yael Diego Rada, Stephen Cohen Ray, Reginald Parnell Reardon V, Erica Reyes Guerrero, cum laude, Callie Reimer Paige Reimer, Ivan Edward Richardson, cum laude, Gabrielle Charlissa Richardson, Kaylin Charlize Richardson, Katie Rios Perez, cum laude, Kayla Jamia Robertson, Leon Omar Robinson, Brian Robles, Christopher William Rogers II,
Daniel Sanchez, Servando Sanchez Benitez, magna cum laude, Ryan Derek Gelito Santiago Jr., Gabriel Michael Sawyer, cum laude, Bella Grace Scott, cum laude, Gage Arnett Siebert, Kevin Seralde Estrada, Danira Janaya Simmons, Carly Grace Simmons, Jaden Malik Simpkins, cum laude, Amir Emmanuel Smith, Braylon Cannon Smith, Hannah Madison Smith, magna cum laude, Jakaran Antonio Ikel Smith, cum laude, Yoshia David Spencer, Christopher Glenn Stevenson, Nicholas Frank Strickland, Landon Cole Stringer, Elena Marie Swartz, Shelby Veronica Taylor, summa cum laude, Davion DeMonte Taylor, Ella June Thomas, cum laude, Michaela Marie Thompson, cum laude, Haley Nicole Thornsberry, summa cum laude, Aaron Scott Thornton, Daniel Warren Tiedman II, Christian Tucker, Trenton Paul Turner, Chloe Elizabeth Valentine, cum laude, Shelby Lucille Vance, Darren Ethan Walls, DeAndre Marcel Wellington, Zoe Savannah Wessinger, Zakiah Nicole West, Zakiah Shanice West, Victor Novi Westbrook, Kira Lene Whetstone, cum laude, Torian Krishan Whiteside. Dylan Christopher Whitlock. Mackenzie Grace Widener. Caden Lamar Wiggins, summa cum laude. William Avery Wilder. Deantrez Marquise Williams. Trevor Dean Williams, magna cum laude. Faith Michaela Wilson. Kira Michelle Wilson. Trinity Lee Wilson, cum laude. Janaya Tumar Woodsmith, cum laude. Elizabeth Ashlyn Woodward, cum laude. Alexis Ayana Wren. James Richard Wright. Caleb Alden Yazzie. Maria Victoria Zaragoza, magna cum laude. Brian Zier Estrada.
As principal of Midland Valley High School, and on behalf of the faculty and staff, I certify that these candidates have met all requirements for South Carolina high school diploma, and I therefore confer upon these graduates that their high school diploma with all rights and privileges therein. Congratulations, graduates. Graduates, as we conclude our ceremony and bid you farewell, always remember where you're from and be proud of it. You are Valley boys and Valley girls, so represent us well and always see the good. Will the class of 2024 please rise? I present to you the class of 2024. At this time, I'd like for our teachers, board members, Area 3 advisory members, and district personnel who are Midland Valley High School graduates and alumni to come forward and lead our students in the alma mater. And everyone, please rise for the alma mater.